to the Unboxers, and today we have for you another What We Watch, and this one is Cloak Dagger, Series 1, because it's a new show.
Yes.
Episode
5.
Oh, 5. What was I thinking? Oh.
Like halfway through, I think.
Oh, wow, halfway through, because I think we explained this before. There's only 10 episodes.
Yeah, I think there's only 10 episodes
in this one.
First season.
So, so this is halfway through, so this is like the mid-season finale.
Sort of, yeah.
Except for, yeah, it's going to continue on for the other 5 episodes.
Except there's no skip.
There is no skip. Alright, so in this episode, it starts off with
it's definitely kind of interesting because it's got like Tandy Dagger has really kind of you know, she's kind of like really after the incident with the lawyer. Mm-hmm. You know, obviously she realizes that this is like a big deal, not just some, you know, not just like some
right
case, but so she's really starting investigating it and trying to look into all this stuff. And then Tyrone is really still kind of like on his own side. Yeah. So she gets, I can't remember how she got. Oh, she went and like interviewed and got hired at that agency that basically provides, I don't know, plants people at the party to entertain and whatnot. And so then she goes there, and that was kind of cool to see her. She's kind of really coming into being able to use her powers like at will. Yeah,
that was pretty cool. It was kind of Mission Impossible 007 feel to it, especially now that I'm thinking about it. Like at the party, she's like touching their neck and stuff, just like in Mission Impossible when they plant the little things and everything. So that was pretty cool. I like that part about the spy, give you a little bit of a feel. Mm-hmm. But she's kind of used to that kind of thing anyway. Not with her powers, but with her
conning people, and
thieving stuff and stealing stuff. And then, of course, he's trying to impress his girlfriend by giving her the jacket. First, he didn't want to. I mean, she sent that he didn't want to, and then he decided to. And then he's playing in the big game. And
yeah, that was kind of funny to see how their powers are tied together, because like it was like when she would use her powers, and then
it would activate
his. He would kind of start to I don't even want to call it teleport or whatever you want to call it, like because like the ball would like go through his hands because he wasn't all there, and that was kind of interesting to see. Like, oh well, you know, they're both kind of one's causing the other one's powers to activate. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Not cool for him because it was causing the game to be really close. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get the notifications so you can see more awesome Unboxer fun. Well, the other thing that was funny was like then he kind of started doing it too in the game, because he would like, you know,
rub out,
and then he would see, and I think the difference with his seemed to be that like when she would see their hopes, they were kind of those people were kind of clueless, but when he would see their fears, it was like it kind of threw them off. Like they saw something.
We did got a comment about that. I thought about something about when they how it affected each of them.
Oh, okay.
But or maybe I don't know. I feel like we got a comment about that. So if you were the one who commented about that, thanks so much. Yeah, we had a couple comments of people explaining stuff to us, and so if you see something that we didn't, which is probably a ton of stuff, let us know in the comments. We always love hearing from you, and we will comment back. Okay, so the mother, okay, I don't know if anybody else, this is not probably anything like to catch it, but I did hear the mother say she couldn't go to that party because she was going to the game. Right. So obviously she was in the setup of that party. I don't know what her business is. Maybe that is her business.
I'm not exactly sure what she does for a living, but apparently she's somehow associated with Roxanne, so.
Yeah, okay. So I didn't know if she was associated with planning that party, or if she was
but I don't know if she's
in the Roxanne business.
I didn't catch whether she's like she works for Roxanne and helps set up the party, or she works as a party planner. Or
it seemed like everybody wanted that one guy gone.
Everybody seemed to be focusing on that one guy, which is, I guess, kind of like the head of Roxxon or whatever they.
And then she, when she fakes a flat. I mean,
she went to his house, and
oh yeah, that's right, and asked for help, and then you're thinking, oh, maybe she's got it wrong. Maybe they have it wrong.
Yeah,
he comes out to come help with the flat, and then she sees it, and then you see the bodies coming up and the money.
Yeah, that was
kind
of creepy.
Oh my gosh!
He was collecting money from the bodies and stuff.
But it was really, how you ever seen people they're kind of putting on a front, and if you don't know them, it was like woo. It was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like totally different from how he was acting right then as to what she saw. So that was kind of cool. Also, that's really cool in developing the characters, because it just throws you for a loop. Nobody is who they seem. So that was pretty cool. I think the highlight, I guess, of this episode for me was the when he teleported to the party where she was, and he was coming from the locker room, and he needed to get back, and so she said, have you tested your powers? And then he was like, no, I'm not going to do that, and then she shoves him all over the railing into the water. We probably should have said spoilers before all this, but hopefully you clicked on it, you're going to get spoilers. Into the fountain, and then he disappears. Everybody hears a big splash, but he disappears, and then he shows it back up in the locker room all wet. So that was really cool, because you're like, oh, you're gasping like, is it going to really work? So apparently in life or death situation, they're going to teleport to somewhere else. Or, he did. He went somewhere else.
Yes, and I think once he develops his powers, he can actually take people into the cloak and whatever, and then they will go elsewhere as well. Right.
Now, I'm trying to remember how did it end with her and the man?
It was because you see him when she takes her hand off and whatever, and he's kind of fixing the tire. You see she's got the dagger, she's gonna, and then she just lets it go away, and I guess she's
deciding what to do. Is that how it actually ended? I mean, that I don't remember the exact last scene. I do remember that he had the final buzzer shot, and it was obvious that he missed because he saw something was with the other team, that game was more important to the other team.
Yeah, they were all, they're somebody involved in their life, whether it was the coach or parents or whatever,
or they were going to get
beating them.
Yeah. So he had mercy on them, and I like how they made him such a good soul, should I say, or I don't know how you would put it. Driven to do good, he's driven to do good. So that was a pretty interesting episode. I think it was pretty cool last week's episode, but I do think it stepped up to the it's episode 5, and I think it's getting more action packed.
I think it's speeding up.
Like you said, we're seeing some of the spy stuff, some of the stuff they can do to teleport, and of course their characters coming out a little bit more. So developing he's showing more of his good side. She's showing more of her usual side. Hopefully, she'll pick up some of his habits and stuff.
Well, I think it seems like, at least at this point, I think it seems like she's kind of more pulling him along. He's not really sure, but she's kind of embracing the powers, and she's kind of pulling him along. But at the same time, he's kind of bringing her up from.
The things she was doing, and
she's
stuff
just,
that.
She's morally, she's not in a good place. So.
Right, and every time she starts to, like the boyfriend, she started to, Mommy's not such a bad guy, and then he got killed. So it's like anytime she gives an inch, she gets smacked back a mile.
Yeah.
So it's going to take her a while. So, anyways, episode 6 coming up. It will be interesting to see what she decides to do now that she has this knowledge. If she's gonna go after it legally, if they're gonna get away for him to trick him, into telling, or to get somebody on their side. That will be really cool to see. They can get somebody on their side now that
and I really thought Detective O'Reilly, the female policeman. I really thought she was gonna be more of an ally.
Whoa.
Because she seemed to like really want to help Tandy with the whole thing with the assault and everything.
She was doing bad things in the closet.
And then it ended up like she turned out to be dirty, so that's kind of a downer. So
her character kind of tanked. That was sad. That was sad. I don't know what was up with that, but we will see, because you know the writers probably have something in store. You know, she needs to come up from hiding in the closet. And why would you hide in that particular closet? I have no idea.
Yeah.
But it did tell us that you know, there was a reason to that the other police officer saw her, and I remember he made mention of it.
Yeah.
So there was a reason to it. It wasn't just she just went in the closet and you're like, oh, well, she's not the person we thought she was. So there was something else to it. All right, so we're looking forward to episode 6 this Thursday.
Yep.
8 o'clock on Freeform. Yep.
You got it.
That will be awesome. So thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and as always, we want to know, what do you watch?